You have probably heard the name of the American Revolution or the American War of Independence in many movies and series like The Simpsons, but do you really know what is the American Revolution? How and why it happened? Do you know what happened on July 4th, 1776? And who was George Washington?
Don't miss this video if you want to know how this American country was born.
The American Revolution was the first modern revolution. It marks the first time in history that a people fought for their independence in the name of certain universal principles, such as rule of law, constitutional rights, and popular sovereignty.
The American Revolution was a time when the British colonists in America rebelled against the rule of England. They fought in many battles, and the colonists won their freedom and became the independent country of the United States. The American Revolutionary War lasted from 1775 until 1783.
Before the American Revolution, there were several British colonies in the Americas. Not all of them participated in the revolution. There were 13 colonies which ended up rebelling. But do you really know why these 13 colonies became independent?
The main cause of the American independence was the 7 Years' War, which was a series of conflicts between France and England for the domination of the colonies. But finally, England won. However, this war caused an economic crisis in England. And guess what England did when it needed money? Exactly! They increased the price of taxes, and this mainly affected the colonies.
Wait. Let's analyze everything that's happening.
Okay, imagine that you live in one of these 13 colonies. The country that dominates you needs money. It increases the price of taxes, and you have to pay them. You also can't vote or participate in the government. What would you have done in its place? Would you have rebelled yourself, or set up and continue to pay taxes?
I think I will rebel against them.
Oh, that was exactly what the colonists did.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Can we continue now?
Yes, come on.
One of the main reasons that the colonists rebelled against England was that they felt they weren't represented in the British government. The British government was making new laws and taxes on the colonies, but the colonies had no say. They wanted to participate in the British government if they were going to pay high taxes and have to live by British law.
War didn't happen right away. First, there were protests and arguments. Things just got worse over the course of years until the colonies and Great Britain were at war. Each colony had its own local government. In 1774, they each elected officials to represent them at the First Continental Congress. This was the first effort of the colonies to unite and make a single government. In 1776, the Second Continental Congress declared the independence of the United States from Great Britain.
The new government of the United States was different than the British government. They decided that they didn't want to be ruled by a king anymore. They wanted a government that was ruled by the people. The new government would be a democratic government with leaders elected by the people and balances of power to make sure that no one could become a king.
The American Constitution in 1787 is the first in history, and together with the Declaration of Rights, is a product of the Enlightenment.
And finally, 2 years later, George Washington was elected the first president of the United States. Well guys, this has been all for the video of today. We hope you like it and enjoy it.
We are Safae and Hiba, and see you in the next video.
Bye!